Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Eric, the Bay Area Collector, and today I will be doing a review of the My Arcade Data East 34-in-1 Mini Arcade. Now, I had mentioned this in the previous pickups video. I received this as my anniversary present from my girlfriend Lily, aka Lily, a simple mom. And you know, she gave me this arcade because aside from collecting video games, I also collect other things, as I mentioned before. But one of those things are I started to collect mini arcades. I'm not a huge collector of the mini arcades. I just collect any ones that I think they're pretty cool. Like most of the ones that I have are those newly ones that came out, like Q*bert, Centipede, Pac-Man, those that cost like $19.99 that you get at Walmart and whatnot. I got a couple of those, as well as I believe I have another mini My Arcade similar to this one but smaller, but it's not the Data East collection. But yeah, you know, I have a smaller one, but then I got this one because I thought it was so cool when I saw it. And she told me, "Do you want it?" And I'm like, "Yes." And you know, she's like, "Well, you'll get it for your anniversary present." And I'm like, "Cool." Basically, this one has 34 arcade games. For example, Bad Dudes, Caveman Ninja, aka Joe and Mac, Burgertime, a lot of those famous Data East arcade games, and they're actually the arcade ports of the game. They're not like, for example, you know how you have Bad Dudes as a Nintendo game and Joe and Mac as a Super Nintendo game. No, these are actual arcade games, you know, directly from the arcade machine as you would play it in the arcade. The only thing that I'm kind of not too happy, one of the things that I don't like is that, you know, 34-in-1 is good, and I'm gonna go right off the bat and say it, but I wish they would have added the other Data East games, kind of like Karnov, the RoboCop games, and one really cool Data East game, arcade game, Captain America and the Avengers. It doesn't have those games, and I was like, man, you know, I wish they would have had those. Another one that they have is Caveman Ninja, but they don't have Congo's Caper, and I believe that's a Data East game as well. And I thought it did have it, but it didn't. So that's just the list right here of the games that it has. I'll go ahead and read them off to you. It's Bad Dudes versus Dragon Ninja, or Bad Dudes, Caveman Ninja, Burgertime, B-Wings, Side Pocket, Karate Champ, Heavy Barrel, Breakthru, Super Real Darwin, Joe and Mac Returns, Desert Assault, Wizard Fire, Western Express, Tumble Pop, Super Doubles Tennis, Rootin Tootin, I don't know that one, I haven't played that one, Midnight Resistance, Super Burger Time, Shootout, Bloody Wolf, Scrum Try, Two Crude Dudes, I don't know Scrum Try what it is, Nitro Ball, Dark Seal, Treasure Island, Darwin 4078, Burnin Rubber, Perpper's Ice Cream Factory, never heard of that one either, Pro Bowling, Pro Tennis, Tomahawk 777, Zaviga, Pro Soccer, and Lock and Chase. Those are the games that it includes. But yeah, this is the box right here. I like the box. Pretty cool box. You know, pretty cool arcade machine. And here I will show you the actual product. The arcade machine. This is the arcade machine that you get. It's pretty nice. It's I like the design. You got the thumbsticks here. You got the coin button, the back button, and the start button. X, A, Y, and B. On the side you have this nice graphic design right here. I think that's pretty cool. On the back you have, it's really hard to see, I'm sorry you guys because of the light, but these are the volume control buttons and the headphone jack. And then down here, this is where you plug in the power supply. Right here, another image of the actual cabinet right here. Down here is where you have the power button, which is really cool. Where you would originally put the coins in a real arcade. That's the power button. So yeah, let me I'll go ahead and power this guy up. You guys just hang in tight. Let me put the plug. I have the connector right here in the back of me, and behind me. Let me see, hopefully it reaches. Let me connect it. So you connect it down here in the back. There we go. And let me power this bad boy up. And there it is, the My Arcade. Let me see if I get a better image. It takes a second to boot up. It's actually, I feel it emulates the MAME, I believe. And here's the list of the games. Let me zoom in a little bit closer. Oh, perfect. So you have the games right here, and it gives you a picture: Bad Dudes, Bloody Wolf, Breakthru. So you scroll down with all the games. One thing. So basically, right now, from the 34 games that we have here in the cabinet, I've passed 2 already. I passed Bad Dudes and passed Bloody Wolf. I'm gonna go ahead and pass every single one. Breakthru I was playing the other day, and it's like, oh my god, that game is hard. Heavy Barrel, I believe there's a Nintendo port out there. It's kind of like an overhead shooter. I don't know about some of these games. You know, I know Karate Champ is a karate game. Caveman Ninja I'm very familiar with. I love this game. It's Joe and Mac. It came out on the Super Nintendo. Some of these I'm familiar with. Burgertime and Super Burgertime. Lock and Chase, I'm familiar with that game too. You know, some of these Pro Tennis, you know, Rootin Tootin, I don't know what in the world that is. It looks like a rhythm game. Scrum Try, I don't know that one either. You know, but the other games, you know, these are shooters. Tomahawk, I know that's a shooter. Treasure Island, I believe that's like a puzzle game, I'm not sure. Tumble Pop, I was playing the other day. My son started playing with it when I let him borrow the arcade cabinet. And it's kind of like, it reminds me of Snow Brothers mixed in with Ghostbusters. It's a fun game. I really like that one. 2 Crude Dudes, I already know what that is. Western Express, I don't know what that is. Wizard Fire, I believe that's a side-scrolling action game. I don't know what that one is. Ice Cream Factory. Some of these games I'm familiar with, some I'm not. So yeah, so it actually scrolled back to, it's weird. Yeah, like it went to Z. So yeah, kind of like scroll back up to Bad Dudes, I believe. Anyways, now one thing that I didn't like about this arcade machine, well, it's not that bad, but this right here, the controller. Playing Bad Dudes, since Bad Dudes is a side scroller, it wasn't that much of an issue. It was all right. But when I was playing Bloody Wolf, because it's like a it's not a side scroller, but it's kind of like an overhead view, multi-directional. And in some areas where I needed to climb up the ladder, like certain sections, it was really hard to do. I'll do an image here. Sorry for the glare, but you can take this off. You can unscrew it. So you don't need to play it as an arcade. I choose to do it though, because I'm like, what's the point? It's an arcade machine, right? But you could play it with it. But that's the only one thing I kind of didn't like that much, was the controls. It wasn't that bad so far, you know, with the games. I'm okay with it, but you know, it's just like the response is good, but it just didn't you know, I didn't like the responsiveness a lot so far with Bloody Wolves. It was hard to control, but it wasn't that bad. The other cool thing, I don't know if it's a cool thing or a bad thing, but you guys see that coin button right there? Well, if you guys hit that coin button, in the game, it gives you like literally you have infinite continues. In a lot of these arcade games, you kind of like if you die right at the spot, and you can just continue right at where you left off. So it makes the game a little bit easier. But you know, I love that because it makes it not that impossible. Like for example, I was playing Breakthru. That game is hard. But it's cool because you have the continues and you can start off at certain areas. So that's cool, but at the same time, I don't know if it's gonna leave a lot of a challenge. Now, oh, and then one thing I forgot to talk, sorry to switch off gears, you know, of what I'm talking about, but it also came with a mini booklet, just kind of shows you about, you know, it has different languages, just like 3 pages long, kind of like how to connect it and everything. And obviously it came with the power cable, and that's pretty much what you get in the package. Sorry for that, for switching gears. But going back to the simpleness of the games, I don't know if some people are gonna have a challenge or not, but at least it makes it cool for every level of player. So I think that's pretty cool. The one thing I didn't like, and you know, it would have made this arcade machine a little bit better, was to add those other games like Karnov, RoboCop, and Captain America and the Avengers. They should have just added those games. They did 34 games. The price of this machine, I just went into Target today and I coincidentally saw it at Target, and it goes for $79.99. Luckily, my girlfriend got it for $50. She got it on sale at Marshall's. So it's kind of rare to see those things at Marshall's, but I picked it up because she picked it up, you know, as a gift after she told me if I wanted it, because I think it was a good price. The other thing I learned is that there's a way to hack this machine to play a bunch of other arcade games. Now, I don't know how to do it. The process involved, from what I saw from one of the videos, it involved removing the side panel because it'll open up the machine. And there's like another additional USB port where you can plug in, I believe you could plug in a USB where you can put more games into it. I kind of tried looking into it because if I'm able to do that and add a bunch of games to this machine, this will be like the ultimate, you know, mini arcade. It's hackable. It's out there, but I'm not going to risk it because I like the way it looks. I don't want to remove the panels. I'm kind of scared, and I'm not really... you know, I'm familiar on how to do certain things, but other things kind of like if it involves like removing this, if I can't take the sticker out or whatever, I don't want to do it because I think it looks cool just the way it is, and I don't want to ruin it. But if in the future there's another way to do it, I will most definitely find a way. But anyways, enough talk. I'm gonna go ahead and play. Bad Dudes. I'll play a couple of games really quick and kind of show you guys what I'm talking about. But anyways, I think that the control... Oh, another thing. The sound on this machine is really loud. It has great sound. Like the sound as a machine is really loud. You'll see in a minute. But the sound in the headphones sucks. I tried using the headphone jacks. Maybe it was my headphones, but I don't think so. I didn't like it. It just didn't sound... It sounded kind of generic. I didn't like it. Whereas leaving it like this, you guys are about to see. So I'm about to add a bunch of credits, just cause. So go ahead and press start. And the sound, as you guys can hear, very loud. So yeah, this is trying to get the control. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so yeah, the controls for this game are not that bad. Considering I'll put in Bloody Wolf so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Different, I guess different games react a little bit different to the react differently to the controls. I'm very weak. I'm trying not to let my fingers kind of get in the way. So I got time. Getting my rear end beat right here. Okay, so that continues. But yeah, let me try another game. So we go back, and this sends me back to a different game. I'm gonna try Bloody Wolf so you guys know what I'm talking about. You have to put your name. J. There we go. Do my initials. And you'll see right now. So this one is this one's an overhead. So you can go in. So the controls are okay, but when you get this one, that kind of irritated me a little bit. Certain areas, you know, you try to move and you can't, you know, the controls are a little bit funky on it. Other than that, it's not bad. See, I was trying to tap and it kind of didn't respond well. But yeah, other than that, it's not that bad. I'm trying to see if I can get to the area where I have the ladders. Let me see. Just, okay. Go in. See, okay, perfect example right here. So I'm about to show you guys right now. So, unless I die. Okay, so right here. See, I have to kind of, so if I get in, it was pretty responsive now, but sometimes you have to kind of get near the ladder. See, there, it's a little bit hard. So anyways, let me go back and I'll try a different game. I'll try that Tumble Pop game that my son discovered. I heard of this game, but not really. Until he played it, and I really liked it. Starting point, let's start in the US. So it's kind of like a Ghostbusters. It reminds me of a mix between Ghostbusters and Snow Brothers. Really fun. This game I really like. So the whole object of this game is to just clear the whole area, get the coins, and then you'll pass the level. There it is. Yeah. Fun game. I love this one. Oh, there I go. But I really like this one. Oh no. Yep. Well, I'll just, okay. So that was just a quick play. So pretty much, okay. So pretty much this game right here. Do I recommend this game? This particular cabinet, I say yes. I recommend it. If you guys can get it cheaper than $80, because that's a suggested retail price, get it. If you can't get it cheaper, try to get it cheaper. The other thing is, if you guys know how to hack it, please let me know in the comments below. Send me a link to where you can do it. I would love to do that. But other than that, the way that it stands, the cabinet, I really like it. I have a lot of fun with it. A lot of cool games on there. I wish I had the games that I mentioned before, but it is what it is. If I'm able to hack it, then I'll be able to add those and then some. So anyways, this has been a little review of the Data East 34-in-1 mini arcade. This has been Eric, the Bay Area Collector. Please like, please add any comments below, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.